is definitely still winning this interrogation.
Cuz ain't kept. He know he finna go home. Bro, they went and got his ass over a fight, bro. Nigga ain't shoot nobody, nigga ain't get pistol whipped, none of that. They came and got bro ass over a punch. In an iPhone 7. Bro, he not worried about that, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Yo ass don't need a lawyer for all that. I ain't gonna fake. I'm trying to see who got 100 million for me. Alright, let's get into the shit funny. When a criminal is smarter than the popo. Fuck the popo.
I know if y'all had proof of me robbing somebody, we wouldn't even be talking. Y'all would have cuffed me. I would be charged with it. That's what
Hell
I know,
yeah.
bro.
In January of 2020, dababy, aka...
Oh, that was the baby? Oh, and bro, I ain't even peeped that was the baby. What the fuck?
Jonathan...
We wouldn't even be talking.
I knew his dad looked familiar. His dad looked like a light-skinned little baby. Yeah, like a buff little baby.
Y'all would have cuffed me. I would be charged with it. That's what I know, bro.
In January of 2020, dababy, aka Jonathan Kirk, was supposed to be playing a show at a nightclub in Miami. But when the owner paid him only $20 out of the $30,000 he owed him, things got out of hand fast. The victim alleged that Kirk punched him in the face multiple times before he was attacked by more of Kirk's crew. He was beaten up and knocked to the ground before being robbed for his...
So you you told him you gonna pay his ass 30,000, gave his ass 20, cuz beat your ass up, and then you gonna call the police on him? Wait, how the hell that makes sense?
Phone, his credit card, and $80 cash. The only footage of the event was this piece of...
He said $80 cash?
And $80
Bro, all they got was an iPhone 7 and $80
cash. The only footage of the event was this piece of obscured CCTV footage. Kirk fled the scene in a black SUV before returning to the hotel a few hours later, only to be met by both of the victims and a team of police waiting to arrest him. He was escorted to the police station and told he was only there as part of an investigation.
We just gotta do our investigation and that's it.
But as it would turn out, the investigation wouldn't be that simple. And
Yeah,
unfortunately
was
for
the
the cops,
investigation.
Kirk spent his hour in the interrogation room displaying exactly what to do in this situation and making the cops' lives as difficult as he possibly could.
Bro, when you in that motherfucking room, gang, your ass just gotta hold your head. Niggas be going in that bit crying. Niggas be going in that bit all types of shit. Nigga, relax. Calm down, nigga. Take a deep breath, nigga. Don't take no food, though. But take a deep breath, nigga. You gonna be alright. Bro.
Your full name? Come on.
We just want to get for you. This is just a formality. Just name, date of birth, and all that stuff.
Immediately, it's obvious that this isn't going to be an easy one for the detectives.
Lord.
Kirk starts off by refusing to answer any of the officer's questions, even just regarding his own name. He's already been read his Miranda rights, informing him that he has the right to remain silent, so it seems as though he's choosing to do just that. Interestingly, however, he is choosing to waive his right to a lawyer, and let's be honest here, it's not because he can't afford it. The best course of action if you're ever put in this scenario is to stay silent and ask for a lawyer. But this...
Go back to them key steps, cause
scenario,
like I be saying in my past videos, gang, niggas be so quick to snitch. Niggas be so quick to snitch, bro. Once you get read your Miranda rights, cause your ass got the right to shut the fuck up. Your ass got the right to be quiet. You got the right to not say nothing else the whole time until your ass get in court, nigga. You have the right to that, my nigga. Your ass ain't gotta tell niggas nothing. They can ask you whatever question they want. They can lie to your ass, all that. And your ass don't gotta respond, nigga. Wait. Nigga, use your motherfucking head to stop snitching. Niggas be out this bitch bad. Down, all the way bad.
Kirk is confident that he'll be able to wriggle out of this himself, as long as he chooses his words carefully.
An incident occurred at the hotel, 1500 Southwest First Avenue, that you were there for, correct?
What incident?
An incident. You had an altercation with somebody?
No.
You did. Did you have a business dealing with somebody?
No.
You did.
No.
So somebody didn't bring you $20,000 in front of the hotel in your SUV?
No. Somebody bring $20,000 that wasn't theirs and lied to them and told them that it was for an event of theirs on the 31st. And lied to them. That person, once he realized they were doing bad business, said nah and left for his $20,000.
Okay, so you didn't count.
And got my contact information to do business the right way. That's what happened.
Around what time was this, sir?
I don't know. Whatever time they told us. Whatever time the camera showed me not robbing no damn body that time.
Kirk is claiming that he had nothing to do with anything that happened outside. His story is somewhat unclear, but he's essentially saying that his manager was talking with an event promoter about playing at a nightclub called Cafe Iguana Pines. But it turns out the money that they were offering was stolen, and the promoter was...
Dang.
Unlock the world's largest, most
Cuz stole the
financial
paper. How you did
with
that?
Forex.com. Forex, or FX, involves trading one currency for another. It's a big deal.
acting strange during the deal. So instead of taking it and going through with it anyway, he told them to get their act together and left without an argument. This, of course, does not explain the altercation outside that was clearly caught on camera, but with the footage unclear and no witnesses nearby to identify the assailants, as long as Kirk sticks to his story, theoretically, things
ain't got
should
nothing
be
on his
perfectly
head.
fine.
Oh, bro, all you gotta do is go in there and shut the hell up. Your ass gonna go home every time. And if you don't go home, you're gonna be close to going home. Just go in there and don't get the snitching, my nigga.
Shit. Common sense. You know what I made to even be down here? A promoter booked me at that hotel. I didn't pay to be at the hotel. That was paid for. You'd have let me on my room, you would have saw close to $250 million cash. Easily, hard-earned. I don't got to take nothing from nobody, bro.
Let me ask you this.
I will go outside here right now and throw $10,000 in the air. Like, I do not care about no money. I don't.
Was there an argument?
No, it was an argument. I didn't argue with a soul. My voice was never raised. It was never aggressive language for me. None of that.
Was there a fight?
None of that. No, I ain't seen no fight. And nothing was taken. We shouldn't be in no robbery. So when y'all get done doing what y'all doing, y'all need to do y'all job. Y'all need to follow y'all process. Y'all need to arrest whoever gave y'all these false allegations, bro.
Nah, for real.
While it may just
how you gonna call the police on bro cause he beat your ass and took your $80 and your motherfucking iPhone game. But your ass told him he was gonna pay his ass $20,000. I mean $30,000 and gave his ass $20. That's ass backwards. That's a whole $10,000, nigga. That damn iPhone and that $80, nigga, that probably ain't even $1,000.
like Kirk is flexing
Nigga would have
his
slapped your
grab
ass
money
again
here,
just cause.
This is actually a very good point for him to bring up in this situation. If he's doing random $30,000 deals on a weekday and paying for hundreds of thousands of people per month, what does he need $80 and an iPhone for? The further he can place himself from this event, both literally and figuratively, the better. From Kirk's point of view, he was nowhere near that crime. He had no reason to commit that crime, and he has sound and reasonable explanation for his whereabouts at the time. However, from the detective's side, a crime was committed, and Kirk's vehicle was right there as it happened. So they need to try and extract the information needed to piece his day together to come up with a story that Kirk cannot argue with. That forces him into a confession.
When I encountered you in the hotel, you came back to the concierge, the counter.
Yeah.
Where were you coming from at that point?
Prime, whatever the hell I went to eat. I went to get some food.
Where is that?
I don't know.
You don't know?
No.
How'd you get there?
In the car.
What kind of car? Was it a car you drove, somebody else drove? An Uber?
Yeah.
What kind of car was it? Small car, SUV, truck, what?
I don't know. Let's talk about what matters.
That's why we're here.
Let's talk about what y'all need to get me about this stuff. When I'm driving in the car, when I went to go eat, what time I went, that don't have nothing to do with the fact I ain't robbed a damn show. Me, nobody around me, ain't nobody robbing nobody.
Let's take the word robbery out of the picture.
So while we here, we taking the word out robbery out of the picture. Y'all robbery. This is robbery. That's the second word he said. That's the second word he said when he came in here. Robbery. Come on, bro. Okay, listen. He told me he asked to question me about a robbery when I walked in my hotel. Robbery. I had every answer to the question you needed right there. Whoa, that ain't it. That's false. Okay, throw that out the window. We talking about robbery, bro. it's nothing for me to talk about. I didn't rob.
So do you think that we just woke up this morning and decided to just...
I think y'all got a phone call from somebody that's already a liar. I know they're a liar. Got a phone call from somebody that's a liar, and y'all bought it. Y'all believed it. Y'all got me in here, and y'all put me in handcuffs. Brought me outside the hotel in handcuffs, cameras and shit all on me. Come on, bro. This shit is bad for what I got going on.
Hell yeah.
Do shit to that man.
Even without a lawyer present, Kirk knows exactly what to do. He currently has the upper hand in this interrogation and needs to keep it that way. The cops are searching for anything that puts Kirk at the scene of the crime.
Yeah, you can tell his ass done been back there too many times. His ass out there. I ain't gonna lie. Shout out that nigga. Bro, the baby finna make a little return on the hood.
But by redirecting the conversation away from that, back to what he thinks is actually important, there's no realistic way that they'll be able to get what they need. But even though he's winning, it's still worth noting how strange it is that he's not asking for a lawyer. Kirk obviously knows exactly what to do in an interrogation and has clearly spent time learning what to do. If that's true, he should also know that there's next to no scenarios where lawyering up will harm his case. But whether it's an ego thing or just a lapse in his thinking, Kirk is definitely still winning this interrogation.
Cuz ain't kept. He know he finna go home. Bro, they wouldn't got his ass over a fight, bro. Nigga ain't shoot nobody, nigga ain't get pistol whipped, none of that. They came and got bro ass over a punch. In the iPhone 7. Bro, he not worried about that, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Yo ass don't need a lawyer for all that. I ain't gonna fake. Nigga, yo ass fighting the iPhone 7 and $80.
He's about to start absolutely dominating.
Nigga not finna go pay 10 for no lawyer to go fight
business is legally,
$100 worth of shit.
It's legally binding. Everything I do, you have to sign a contract. You got to sign a contract.
Okay,
it's a contract right now.
The whole incident happened and nothing went wrong. Nothing happened. There was no...
Not to my knowledge.
There was no fight. There was no scuffle. There was no...
I ain't fighting nobody. But y'all know it's too much. Y'all know too many lies. You get what I'm saying? That's why y'all got to move backwards like that, bro. Like,
you're saying that they're lies, but you don't know what we have. We don't know.
Okay.
That's not.
See, that's the number one lie they ass tell you right there. What we have on you. Bro, I can't stand the police. Nigga, they just be saying whatever. Random ass shit.
You're saying that they're lies, but you don't know what.
You see how he stuttered all that time? Cause his ass don't even believe what the hell he's saying. His milk dud head ass.
What we have, we don't know.
Okay. I know if y'all had proof of me robbing somebody, we wouldn't even be talking.
Hell no.
Y'all would have cuffed me. I would be charged with it. That's what I know, bro.
Yeah,
that's what I know.
Now, while this isn't necessarily true in every case, it is absolutely true here. If you're in an interrogation room and the cops are trying to find out details of the case and accusing you of a crime instead of charging you immediately, it very likely means that they're missing the details needed to charge you. In the vast majority of cases, an interrogation is only done to extract a confession when they don't have enough evidence to easily convict you otherwise. There are a few other niche scenarios, such as trying to figure out why you committed a crime, but it's often very easy to distinguish why exactly you're there based on what you know about the event and what questions they're asking. If the cops know that you're guilty and have irrefutable evidence, cooperation has a lot of merit. But if they can't prove you did what they say you did, stay silent and ask for a lawyer.
Man, always stay silent. Nigga. Whenever your ass get around the popo, nigga, stay silent. Nigga. Shut the fuck up.
Especially if you're innocent.
Don't do all that extra hype shit, nigga. Your ass gonna get your ass Swiss cheese, nigga. Just shut the fuck up, nigga.
I ain't know
your side of the story.
My side of the story, I ain't done that. I don't have a side of the story because I ain't done nothing to nobody.
So that's what I'm
and before something could be done to me,
happened, right?
and before something could be done to me, I realized I was dealing with bad business, and I
Why do you say it was bad business?
What?
Why do you say it was bad business?
I already told y'all that. You want to rewind this? You gonna rewind it, bro? I already told y'all, bro. My story not gonna come out different no matter how many times I say it, bro. It's not gonna right here. So you press stop and rewind and play, you're gonna hear. That's why I said it was bad business, bro. Come on, bro. This nigga blowing my phone up all day, all night. He needed my help for his event. He already was in deep water because he's already doing, and I see why, he's already doing bad business. You know what I'm saying? He has an event that wasn't gonna go as planned. he needed me to make up for that. He needed me to cover his ass, so he brought in another person, lied to him, swindled him. He thinking he coming to book me for a whole different event, and they tricking him, got him paying me to come do a walkthrough tonight. Come on, bro. These niggas full of shit. And matter of fact, check them cameras. Y'all got crime scene investigation unit out there. Check the cameras.
Hell yeah.
Up with somebody else in the lobby. Ask him, hey, who's that? Ask him. Follow up on what I'm telling y'all.
Boy,
That's what we're trying to do.
Shit.
they doing a whole lot of investigating on the wrong shit, nigga. Go check on his story, fuck. His ass the artist with all the paper.
Shit. At the end of the day, I would expect people to act on common sense anyway.
The cops have
Hell
realized
yeah.
that they're definitely not getting anything out of him for now. He's told his side of the story and made it clear that it won't be changing, no matter what they say. So, as is the protocol here, the detectives decide to leave the room and spend some time outside trying to come up with their
They about to look at his ass through their glass and to see what he do. They just gonna be in that bit watching his ass.
next move. This is also often done as it gives the suspect time alone in the room to sit and build up anxiety.
Yo.
In many cases, it can actually be the difference between breaking through a suspect or not. But in this case, Kirk literally just shut his eyes and went to sleep. This dude really does not care.
Boy. I mean, what you supposed to do, though?
However, it seems as though the detectives couldn't come up with their next step and decided that nothing was going to make this guy budge. The next time a detective returned, it was regarding the security of Kirk's belongings that had been left in his hotel room. Even though he hasn't been convicted yet, he was still the prime suspect of this investigation, so he'd be spending some time in jail while they figured out what to do and gathered all the evidence they could.
Dang.
So they just had to figure out what to do with his stuff while he was locked up. But obviously, Kirk refused to let them touch his stuff and just let the hotel deal with it. Kirk was facing a possible sentence of up to 15 years in prison plus a $10,000 fine,
Dang.
plus any charges they could slap him with for the battery. That's only if they could gather enough evidence, though. Evidence they absolutely were not getting from Kirk, or the blocked security footage that was the only evidence the crime even took place. So just after 48 hours in jail, dababy was released and sent on his way. Just 2 months later, all charges were dropped, and he remained a free man.
Great news.
Hey, his ass got
Now
some
your
smart
account-
on, bro. His ass know what he doing in that interrogation room. On the hood, don't be stiff. Be like my man. Like, what time were you there? I don't know the time the camera shows me not robbing anybody. See, that was a good answer on, bro. His ass. Let's take the word robbery out the picture. Then why are we here if we take that out? See, his ass was on that. If you